What's up guys, it's me Jeremy. League of Legends has a pretty big history of being a buggy game throughout the years. Apart from Elise and Kha'Zix, there's been a large amount of really overpowered bugs. I'm talking about the kind of bugs that would win games all alone by themselves. There were quite a few, and so I only took the top 20 that have videos of them occurring, so I'm sure there's some that I missed. And keep in mind that I chose to classify exploits to be the same thing as bugs for the purposes of this video. Let's get started. Starting with number 20, we have the Darius Fountain Pull. There was a bug when Darius was being released, I believe it was on the PvE, and it allowed Darius to pull someone after he used teleport. Using this bug, you could teleport to the fountain and then pull people into it. It was kind of difficult to produce in an actual game, and not always practical since you would kind of have to TP right next to someone, but it was really strong nonetheless and led to some crazy highlights. For number 19, we have the Golden Jax bug, where with Zhonya's you could make him have infinite empowers, as fast as maximum attack speed. He could push towers like crazy, and although you would run out of mana pretty quickly, it was more than enough to get a free tower or so every single time you had it set up. For number 18, we have the Undead Revive bugs. This bug has occurred most commonly with Guardian's Angel and Anivia's Rebirth, allowing you to sometimes get auto attacks or abilities off during the revive animation. It's led to some crazy plays and is really impactful when it does happen. This bug has been recurring off and on for quite a long time now, and is actually one of those bugs that you never truly think that it leaves the game, simply because it has the possibility of coming back at any point. It's been around for a really long time, and despite being kind of rare, has led to some pretty crazy moments. For number 17, we have the Minion Swarm bug. Way back in Season 1 and in Beta, you could use Heimerdinger turrets to block the creeps at your fountain. Nowadays, if you ever block the creeps, they cap at a certain point and stop spawning, but back then, the creeps would continue to spawn indefinitely and you could build it up and then unleash the hounds for a massive push down a lane that was pretty much unstoppable due to the insane number of creeps that you could build up. Next up at number 16, we have a bug involving Victor's ultimate which caused it to deal double damage. Being the main focus of his DPS, his kit would become essentially unstoppable and lead to some crazy Victor plays. For number 15, we have Kha'Zix. Okay, apart from being an overpowered bug himself, there was a time when he was able to glitch out his jump to allow him to instantly jump to anywhere on the entire map at will. This obviously led to some crazy plays, and with the bug in this bug's kit, you could really just be everywhere and totally destroy games. Next up with number 14, we have the Cast Time Cleanse bug. At this time, you could use Cleanse to get rid of cast times on abilities. Well, one way to abuse that was to cleanse the cast time on Teleport, in combination with Skarner's ultimate, leading to a pretty free kill every single time you had those skills up. You could just ult someone and then instantly teleport to the fountain for the kill. For number 13, we have what was actually an exploit involving self-casting abilities and a bug in the game that allowed you to be able to get some kind of weird things. Brand was able to cast his ultimate at level 1, and Vayne could have every single auto attack be a condemn. This exploit led to some really weird stuff and overall led to a few people being banned for abusing it. On number 12, we have the Shaco bug that would allow you to be permanently invisible. Now you see me, now you won't became the catchphrase of Shaco players who used this bug, and they were able to easily wreck anyone in the game by remaining permanently stealthed for the entire time, and made it really difficult to just get a hit on him, let alone do enough damage to him to get him to back off from you. Lastly, at number 12, we have the Global Anivia Stun bug. Now, I'm really sorry, but it turns out that footage for this bug just literally does not exist on the internet. And honestly, I tried really hard. I made posts on Reddit, the forums, Facebook, Twitter, everywhere I could to get help from the community, and I spent probably multiple hours looking for footage, but this bug realistically happened about 6 years ago and only lasted for about a day or so, and back then people didn't really record stuff, and so the footage just does not exist. I'm really sorry this video had to end this way, but anyways, the bug was that on her release you could cast her Flash Frost outside of the map, and then it would hit everyone and everything with it anywhere on the map at pretty much any time. So you would just sit in the fountain and cast spells at people and rack up some free and some really safe kills too. It was pretty crazy. And that just about concludes part 1. Stay tuned for the top 10 that will be coming really soon. My name is Jeremy, and that's it for numbers 20.